the more I want to be a part of making my part of the world a more beautiful, wholesome, light place. And my gifts, I don't know how God wants to use them just yet in a broad perspective, but I can tell you over the last 5 years that when I finally started dying to myself, killing those things in me that literally felt like I was dying internally, I'm telling you, I never understood that term, dying to yourself, until about 4 years ago when I experienced the bane of my existence, the sin that I had never yet even recognized as something that could kill me, kill my soul, I mean. And I had to die to myself for a year. And it felt like physical death. When you want something so bad, but the Lord is telling you that is a bad thing, what you want. And every day, every minute, every hour, you have to constantly turn your head away from that thing and learn how to not want that thing that you've wanted so badly. That is death. But all of that death, all of the little instances of learning to treat my relationship with God as an actual relationship, as in spending time speaking to and listening to, learning his voice, all of that will lead me onto a path where I can actually utilize all of my gifts and skills and abilities, some skills and gifts and abilities that I didn't even know I had or didn't recognize or realize could be used for something good. He has placed me in situations where I was able to use gifts that I didn't even know I had, that I could feel the Spirit moving in me and speaking through me words that I would never have been able to string together coherently. And that's the result of dying to myself, acknowledging God, seeking after him, being closer to his light. Because the closer you are to light, the more the darkness burns away. Because darkness is just the absence of light. So the farther you run from God, the farther from light you are. And the farther from light you are, the more things seem murky. The more the world is in shades of gray. But the closer you get to the light, the sharper the contrast becomes. Things that you weren't so sure about being good or bad suddenly are in sharp relief, and you cannot deny the truth of what is good and wholesome and feeding you and bringing health and joy and life to you, and what is actually killing you, what was actually a lie from the devil set to dim your light and dim your gifts and keep you muddled. It hurts being in the light. It hurts at first, staring into something so brilliant and realizing you can't hide a thing. Because we think we know what it means to be in the light. But when you actually experience it in here, you feel that difference. There is very little murkiness. Things that we say and do throughout the day become sharper. How we've used them as weapons to hurt someone, to cut them, or what we use scalpels for to cut out the cancer.